It's time for the main event. It's the Shoe Shine.
¿Qué onda, Raptos Locos? Damas y caballeros, it's your boy Dave in the 702 with the big homie, 702 Man Cave. Vince, ¿qué pasa?
Another beautiful day, another beautiful day.
Yeah, damn straight it is. It's absolutely beautiful today in Las Vegas. It feels like spring, which means it's going to be a hot summer.
I hope so. It's barbecue weather right now.
You like the hot summers?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's going to be tuning in with us today for a special lunch. I can see that I'm a little bit cut off. I don't know what I could do about it. I guess I could get up at least half the studio. I wanted to make sure that we get as many people in here so they know that we're live Wednesdays at lunchtime. Shout out to everybody that's watching Vince on his Instagram.
If you want to watch it, go into Shoe Shine Boxing on YouTube and like and subscribe.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in too. Big sports weekend. We had an amazing boxing weekend, man. I couldn't get enough.
I was wrong with my picks again, so jeez.
With the boxing picks?
Yeah, I went with my heart.
Oh, we're only
I messed up.
That's all right, man. We're only down to one final football game for 2025-26. The Super Bowl is being hosted in my old stomping grounds, Vince. I lived, born and raised in San Francisco. I got a lot of stories. I mean, we're going to talk a lot about this rise of the 49ers. It's sad, Vince. It's sad. It's not likely that your team, if the Super Bowl is being hosted in your hometown, that the hometown team is in the Super Bowl. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, it is rare.
It's pretty rare. And it's definitely not the 49ers of the 1980s, the prolific dynasty team we had in the 80s. But, man, I started watching the rise of the 49ers yesterday. I could not stop watching it. I'm almost done with all 4 episodes, Vince. And I know my wife is going to get on me for saying this, but it made me miss home, man. It made me miss home.
This is your new home.
This Vegas always felt like my second home, Vince. So when we thought about leaving the Bay Area, I said, well, we got to go where we feel like it's our second home. So Las Vegas, like for a lot of people here, it is their new home, a second home, a place to reinvent yourself and pursue your dreams and everything and your ambitions. It's a great city. Vegas is a great city.
It's beautiful.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have bought a house here if it wasn't a great town.
I love Vegas.
So we're down to one game. And it's interesting. I had forgotten, Vince, that one of the Super Bowls in the 1980s was hosted, and it happened to be the Super Bowl the 49ers went to. It was their second Super Bowl appearance. It was at Stanford University.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
So it has happened before. But this year wouldn't be the year for that to happen. But it wasn't even an NFL stadium. So there are other college football stadiums that have been used.
The Rose Bowl when Dallas beat up Buffalo.
Incredible, right?
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm cut off here. What do I do? Maybe get this a little closer this way?
Yeah. What's up, Fonzie and Big Spooky?
Ooh, sorry about that mic knock, guys. Yeah, shout out to Fonzie. That's all good, man. We'll hang out with us. I appreciate it. Shout out to Big Spooky. Share it with your friends, guys. Hit the socials and just hit share, man. Let everybody know we're live.
Yes.
But I figured I'd start with some boxing news, Vince. I saw something very interesting. I got here and I saw something. First and foremost, I want to say this is a boxing studio right here. This is it, right?
And you know the funny thing is, I love baseball more than anything. But if you walk in here, you can't tell. It's like, what the heck? Because people ask me, why do you make it boxing? I said, because boxers are easier to get to than baseball players.
And you love baseball the most, man. Baseball was my first favorite sport.
I love it to death.
Oh, my God. I grew up at Candlestick, so watching that rise of the 49ers was...
Did it bring a tear to your eye?
Almost.
Right on.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not going to lie. I got choked up a little bit.
I think it sucks that they knocked it down. Because they're with your memories.
And it's vacant. It's like the land is vacant.
Yeah,
so if they wanted to start all over again, they could build another stadium there. So I saw this today or last night, Vince. It was kind of small, bro. But first and foremost, congratulations to your nephew on a remarkable accomplishment, being named Ring Magazine 2025 Prospect of the Year. One thing about Emiliano, I got it. Do you know, does he get his suits cut? Everything, his fashion is incredible, bro. I got to get
I remember he used to get them over here at the mall. Over here, Of Martin
Back in
Luther
the,
King.
he's probably, if you heard this say, that's back in the day.
Well, when he first started.
Yeah. Because now you can see these suits are incredible. I mean, they're tailored, they're cut, they're perfectly, and that's what you wear to an award show. But he wins this prize. And if you could see very small, this is why it caught my attention, was that last night, I guess Oscar De La Hoya posted on his Instagram, our next champion. Now, what does that mean? Because people took that on X, Twitter, as Oscar saying he signed, because this was going around that he signed Emiliano. I went to Emiliano's pages, no mention of that.
Nothing.
But he's implying that he either signed him, or you could just take it as he's the next Chicano Mexican-American champion, or the next champion. Take it out any way you, but it's not, he's not signed a golden ball.
I haven't heard nothing.
He hasn't heard anything, guys.
And he's not in Vegas right now. He's in San Francisco.
Fonzie says, Shushan, ask your buddy when I can move in. It looks like my dream room. Hey, Fonzie.
You're welcome to come by.
If you want to contribute, because you're such a good friend of the show, but he would probably maybe, I don't know, put a little Chargers football helmet.
If you buy it, I'll put it.
Interesting enough, I was thinking about that documentary, Rise of the 49ers, all the teams that really hate us. Cincinnati Bengals have a right to hate the 49ers.
Yeah.
Oh, they hate us. Two very close Super Bowl games. Chargers, not close at all.
I love that one. That was a good one. I love blowouts.
Nobody wants to see their team get blown out.
I love it.
But Chargers fans, yeah, they hate the 49ers. I've heard of many Chargers fans call us the 40 whiners and whatnot. And that honestly, the Cincinnati Bengals got a real reason to hate us. And of course, the rivalries we have with Dallas Cowboys, incredible.
With the stupid catch, but it's all good.
Incredible.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you a story, Vince, that I've never told you since we're on the subject of the rise of the 49ers. And I've told it on my channel. I can't even keep count how many times over the years. And maybe I already told you. That's because I'm forgetful, Vince. But Tom Brady is the host of the Rise of the 49ers. Tom Brady
had him.
He's the executive producer, I believe.
Oh, he's got the money.
Yeah, he got the money. And man, you guys got to watch the Rise of the 49ers, just being a football fan. But I'm going to say it to you. I'm going to tell you that if I haven't told you, Vince, just tell me if I already told you. Tell his Instagram. But I got a chance to play a football game against Tom Brady, JV football. See, it's a natural reaction.
Shit.
I never told you. I've never told it. Now Slugged Out Sports. I got a chance to meet Tom Brady on the field, JV football. I'm not going to go into what high school I went to, because then the people will start looking it into. But obviously, you guys know he went to Sarah High School, San Mateo, California, which is the Western Catholic Athletic League. And he also was a baseball star. And it's the same high school.
And did you know the Montreal Expos drafted him?
No.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Wow, I know he was an exceptional baseball player, too.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can't remember if I played him JV baseball as well, because I would have probably have seen him in JV baseball. But football, I definitely remember that experience. At the time, I had no idea that he would be a Hall of Fame, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And ironically, bro, I played cornerback. So
he probably torched you.
So No, I was not. I'm definitely not the fastest. I wasn't built. I had the height to play cornerback. I said cornerback, 5'11", 6 feet, but
if you hit,
not the speed. My memory doesn't. I'm pretty sure he scored off me. That's the thing.
Well, high school, those quarterbacks score off everybody.
I'm pretty sure he scored off me.
Keep running.
But my kid brother loves this story, man, because my kid brother to this day, we're like 15 years apart. My kid brother to this day, when he comes to Vegas, he wants to hear the story. He's like, it's not true. He didn't play. Wow. And my mom's like, he did. That's awesome. Again, at the time, Vince, we didn't know who Tom Brady was. Tom Brady was just another quarterback that beat us as we're kids. Yeah. He is the host of the show of the Rise of the 49ers, because he always wanted to be a San Francisco 49er. And in 2020, that one opportunity that we actually could have signed him, they passed on him when he was eligible for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Good move.
He wanted to retire with the 49ers, man. And we passed on him in 2020 for Jimmy G. What's good? You got a profit. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Fonzie says he wasn't built to run unless the donuts were on the other side or chasing me. So, I'm sure Chicano Prophet's heard this story a million times, but he wanted to retire a San Francisco 49er. And the documentary's kind of like, it starts with him, his experiences as his father being, he grew up in San Mateo. So I'm imagining at that time, San Mateo, California was a true blue collar or upper middle class community, and they were season ticket holders. And he was at those games.
Yeah, I seen him 1981. Talk about that. Like, that's badass.
Yeah, he was holding the thing. He was about 4 or 5 years old, 1981. And for me, my earliest memory of the 49ers winning the Super Bowl was being a little Chicano kid in the Mission District, 1981, 4 or 5 years old, like Tom Brady. And I lived with my primo at the time. We were very poor, man. We were all living in an apartment, and all the lowriders came out because the Mission Street in the Mission District of San Francisco would have been like Las Vegas Boulevard.
Oh, nice.
That was the first time we won a Super Bowl, and those lowriders didn't stop, bro. I mean, it was till the sun came out. They were cruising.
Was against the Bengals, right?
It was against the Bengals, which is the team.
And Ickey Woods was on that team, right?
Yeah.
He went to UNLV.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he went to UNLV.
My God. Well, hey, I didn't learn until this documentary that Bill Walsh was the offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals, and that he had a really bad, working relationship with the owners of the Bengals, and so that was some sweet revenge for Bill Walsh.
Oh, hell yeah, it's beautiful.
They literally didn't think that he would be a good head coach, and they badmouthed him to the NFL.
Look how great he was.
And he beat them twice. He beat the same owner twice. He couldn't have been more sweet revenge.
Oh, it's beautiful. And can you mention how many coaches that came from him that went on?
Yeah, shout out to Israel Acuna. He says, "Yo, Vincent, where's my plastic containers? And I'm going to have to buy a Go Pack Go sign so you can put it up."
Wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever you want.
He'll put it up today.
Put it up. I got stuff from the Raiders, and I hate the Raiders. That's the team I hate the most. I got Raider crap in here. I got Pittsburgh Steelers. I got the last candlestick flag at the 49ers played in Candlestick.
I see that right there. Rock the stick.
People give me and I put it up because I don't care. If I got to pay for it, I ain't going to pay for it. Hell no. But I was thinking about that Tom Brady documentary. You know what he put in there? Because he ain't going to do nothing with the Raiders. Nothing.
Well, I'm excited to see his new role here, what he's going to do with Fernando Mendoza if he drafts him next year.
They said that coach they got is good from Seattle.
Yeah.
And his dad used to be a professional coach. Wasn't there a quarterback?
Do you think Tom Brady wants to be a head coach? Or ever he toys with the idea of being a head coach?
No.
Nah. Yeah, he doesn't dabble with that.
Oh, I don't think he wants to spend, 18 hours a day in over here just, because they got a rough job, these coaches.
Yeah, what a great documentary, guys. I highly encourage you guys to watch both. You have to watch the Dallas Cowboys documentary on Jerry Jones did, because I was telling Vince before I got here, I said the 49ers would not be the dynasty that they were, was it not for the Dallas Cowboys being the dominant 1970s team.
Doomsday defense.
And they became America's team in the 1970s.
Do you know why they became America's team?
Why?
Because they said they offered it to Pittsburgh Steelers and they didn't want to be called that.
And
the NFL films was on that, and they said Dallas will take it. So we America's team, whether you like it or not. So quit saying we're not. We are.
And if you think about it too, the 1980s was all about the 49ers.
Yeah, it was.
But the 1990s, when Jerry Jones made all those executive decisions, and he took Haley. That trade
beautiful.
Of Haley going to the Cowboys is what catapulted the Dallas back into the conversation of being a dominant 90s.
He was awesome. I liked him with the Frisco team. I liked him.
The 80s and 90s, and Haley, as crazy as he is, he has, 6+ Super Bowl rings?
5.
5 or 6?
Didn't he get 2 with you and 3 with us?
That's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild that he has so many Super Bowl rings.
Kid Norton Jr.,
and
he with us and he went to you and got one.
And for Haley, it's remarkable because he suffered from bipolar disorder the entire time. All those championship rings, and the entire time his whole lifelong battle with bipolar disorder, which is, it's a serious mental disorder, and he was able to play at such a high level.
I think if he was younger, he could still play right now. How the way he played, He was awesome. He was great. You know.
Fonzie says, I don't hate the Raiders because, well, I'm not a hater, but I love them because it's always an easy win for the Chargers.
I love it. Chargers going to be good, too, next year. Watch out.
Yeah, I love watching the chart. Hey, we speak of legacy with the 49ers. They got all these 49ers people, the head coach, and they're AFC, so I can easily root for another team if it's so long as it's not the NFC. Which brings me to this. What is my dilemma of the week, guys? 49ers aren't in it. I have to watch the game. They're playing in Santa Clara, California. Who do I root for? I can't root for the NFC team.
I am, because I want the title to go to our division. our side to make ours better than AFC.
I'm not rooting for them, but the Patriots with a win for the young quarterback in May.
He might get used to this crap like Tom Brady and just keep on winning.
Here's the deal, Vince. Both the 49ers and Cowboys are roughly tied for the same amount of Super Bowl wins. And
we got 2 losses.
Pittsburgh Steelers are up there.
Yeah.
But they've blown them out of the water because the Patriots had Tom Brady for so long.
And a great owner.
Right. And so Tom Brady, it'd be impossible for us to catch up in the next 10 years unless either the Cowboys or the Niners went on a dominant decade long. It could happen, but I don't know.
You guys had yours right now. You guys messed up. You guys went to the Super Bowl twice?
Oh, yeah. You're right, yeah.
Man, that was your run.
Those close games, and that's why I can't stand the Chiefs.
Hey, you think about now it's my turn to get that run. I wish.
So what do you guys think, man? I'm going to ask the chat, the people that are here in the chat, all 16 of you guys, who do you guys got this Super Bowl Sunday? Where are you going to watch the game? What are you guys going to cook? Are you going to go to a party? I think Fonzie said he might come to Vegas.
Oh, shoot.
But, here's the camera. Let me put the
pop
camera
back on. Yeah.
Cool. Who do you guys got? The Seattle Seahawks. Sam Darnold, he did pretty bad in the playoffs last year, but he redeemed himself this year.
And I can't believe he's the first USC quarterback to start a Super Bowl. And SC had a lot of good quarterbacks.
That's why I think that Seattle's going to take it. It's like the USC football program is so dominant, such a great program.
70s, 80s, and 90s.
How do they not have a quarterback?
That's weird.
Joe Montana came from Notre Dame. Yeah. BYU for Steve Young. But USC, I feel like they're due one.
Yeah, this might be it.
I feel like they're due one. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to win this Sunday. I'll look at the odds.
I'm going for them because Lawrence used to play for the Cowboys. Now he went to Seattle. First year there. Now he's in the Super Bowl.
So who are the favorites? Negative 238 favorites for Seattle Seahawks. New England Patriots are a plus 195 underdog. And then, of course, there's a lot of fun that you could have here. Sam Darnold is a plus 115 for MVP. Drake May is a plus 240. There's so many prop bets, so many things. Stephon Diggs plus 5,000 for MVP.
Hell no.
Man, he's MVP for baby daddy. He's MVP for baby daddy.
Oh, what's his name? Is that wide receiver for Miami Dolphins? The one that broke his leg?
Travis Hunter?
No, that's for Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, he's real fast. He's played for
Tyreek Hill.
That guy's got so many damn kids. And they're funny. Trying to be like Nick Cannon.
Both of them. Which also, like, I don't think there's going to be a prop bet for it, but how many of his baby mamas for Diggs are going to show up?
That'd be hilarious.
And where do they sit them? Do they have to space them out? I mean, is Cardi B going to show up?
Of course.
She thinks she's number one.
Big, nah, the one that had that first kid with him was number one. I don't care what anybody says.
And if Cardi B shows up, does she get to go make a surprise appearance at the halftime with Bad Bunny?
Hell no.
Nope.
No, hell. Put her over there by the electrical poles over there where they practice.
What's good? Appreciate you, SoCal Darius. Appreciate everybody out here. Yeah, it's kind of slow again, but guys, we got to let everybody know we're doing this Wednesday afternoon show. Yeah. Let everybody know that we're live at lunchtime and join us here. Surprised I didn't see my cousin, man, because my cousin is a hardcore 49er fan. I thought he might be here today at lunch. But shout out to my primo out there in San Francisco and everybody enjoying the NFL activities. So on the boxing subject, man, there was so many good fights. We had Xander Zayas.
The card in New York was good.
The New York card was good.
Yes.
The funniest thing, obviously, I didn't get to ask you, but you saw Big Baby Miller, his wig. Could you believe that the wig came flying off?
I can't believe his mom had stuff in the for him to put on his head to burn the scalp. What the hell?
Well, I think, you know what? Okay, so the story, guys, if you guys don't know, during the Ring Magazine fight this weekend, Teofimo versus Shakur, after the fight, Miller said that, they used a chemical and it made his hair fall out. Yeah. That's like, come on, bro. He's basically trying to say he was bald
But he had hair. Whenever I see him, he had hair.
I've seen him.
It might be fake.
But I think it was the toupee for years.
Yeah,
and
it looks too smooth.
So I'm wondering, like, there's nothing wrong with having a shaved head and being bald.
Bald is beautiful.
It looks best on. I think it looks best on African American guys that they can rock the bald look way better than pretty much anyone. Mexicans love to shave their heads, especially it's an LA thing. Yeah. Rock the bald, but I mean bald as in he didn't have hair anymore. And I'm just thinking, I think Miller, who's gotten a lot of paydays, thought that if people knew I was bald, maybe they would think I'm older, and then I'm not going to get as many opportunities to fight. So if I rock the toupee, then maybe people will think, hey, he's still a young heavyweight.
He should have just shaved it all off.
Because there really is in boxing, especially with foreign fighters, there's a lot of falsification of how old some fighters are. Cubans are a great example of it. There's a lot of falsification, even European fighters. There's some guys who could be heavyweights in their early 40s, even mid 40s, and we wouldn't even know. Like, I don't know, man. It was a crazy sight. Would you guys see that, man? So the whole toupee flying off made Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah. I just found out that whole thing. I guess he got invited to Jimmy Kimmel. That's crazy.
That's good for him. Good publicity.
Yeah, I mean, hey, own it.
Yeah.
Do you think he comes back with the toupee for the next fight, or he says, all right, forget it?
I think he would just put it on there and in the way and just fling it out.
The thing is, Alexander Usyk, the heavyweight champion of the world, the toupee flew into the audience, and he was holding it.
Wasn't there blood on there too?
I don't know, but he was holding the toupee, and I'm like, this can't be the main thing I remember from Saturday of all the boxing. Just the toupee, because there was so many good fights. First, congratulations to Xander Zayas, who becomes unified super welterweight or 154-pound champion. Now he has 2 of the 4 belts.
That's awesome.
In the UK, there was a guy named Josh Kelly. Nobody wanted to fight Murtazaliev. He had the other belt. He hadn't fought for a year because people didn't want to sign up to fight Murtazaliev. Josh Kelly beats him, outboxes him in a very close fight. He becomes the newest champion in the division. And you got all these great fighters in that division, Vince. Virgil Ortiz.
Well, I don't know if he's great because, he might pull a heart muscle again.
Oh, Boots Ennis, just to name a few. A lot of great fighters in that division, a very talented division. But now Josh Kelly, he has a title. So I said it yesterday night. If I'm Xander Zayas, if I'm top-ranked matchmakers, there is no fight I want more than Josh Kelly. Yeah. Just give me Josh Kelly. He just won the belt. Make it in New York. Offer him a neutral site. Obviously, he's not going to go to Puerto Rico.
No, New York ain't neutral because there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York.
But the UK fans go to... See, here's the argument. A lot of the UK fans will fly to New York City.
Remember when Ricky Hatton... Oh, no, you didn't live here when Ricky Hatton came out here. He would pack this place up. His
man,
fans.
Ricky Hatton had so many good fans based here that would fly to Vegas from the UK.
Yes. I always remember that song. There's only one. What is it? One Ricky Hatton.
Lord Fresa OG says Xander has to fight Zarbone. Zarbone?
He's a mandatory.
He's a mandatory. So that's that position where, with the sanctioning bodies, it gets into a tricky place that a lot of hardcore boxing fans, they do get upset about it because you have guys that are the mandatory ranked number 1, and in theory, right, you worked your ass off to get that number 1 spot. Yeah. You deserve a shot.
Yes,
but the politics and the business of boxing always supersedes. Always isn't like, for instance, Rolando Romero of Las Vegas. Love the kid.
Awesome.
He has a mandatory name, Gisayev.
Who in the hell is that?
Okay, he's a fairly good European welterweight. Gisayev.
But he deserves that shot because he earned his way to get that shot, so he does deserve it.
He deserves the shot.
A nice chunk.
When he beat Barrosos ended up becoming the mandatory for a rematch, and he didn't get it. And in this case, I don't think Gisayev, it's already out there. Conor Benn, Matchroom Boxing, PBC, they like the idea of him fighting Conor Benn.
Yeah.
And that means paying Gisayev, if I'm pronouncing his name correct, that means paying the guy to step aside.
I would
giving
step
him
aside.
How much would you, if you were in his shoes,
$500,000.
And they never get that much money.
Well, I'm fighting them.
But Vince, you'd be a good manager, man.
These kids,
$500,000. I like that. You guys agree with them?
Straight out. Because these kids and amateurs work their way all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
And their goal is to be a world champion.
Because you got to sit aside. That could be the biggest payday of your career, fighting for a world title.
Yes.
And now you have to step aside and potentially not fight for half a year to a year.
Give me half.
He wants $500,000. You got a shout out to 1993 Cobra. $500,000. So, yes, not only does Xander have mandatories because he has 2 titles, but Josh Kelly's going to have his own mandatories.
Yeah.
So you got to get all these sanctioning bodies on board to say, okay, whoever the mandatory is has to accept some money to wait, continue to wait.
I want to wait.
But, that's why becoming a undisputed champion like Canelo has done and other fighters is very hard.
Poor Benavidez had to move up because Canelo was scared to fight him.
Great point, man. Benavidez waited forever.
Well, that's like back in the day.
And the WBC is his friend.
Ain't that something?
But earlier today you were telling me
it's a bull.
Who's the best friend of the WBC? Of course, it's Canelo and to Suleiman. He's the biggest moneymaker there is. Was the face of boxing. Is he still the face of boxing, guys? We put that on the thumbnail. Is Canelo Alvarez still the face of boxing? Who will be the face of boxing in 2026? You brought up a great point before we started the show. You said the WBC announced what? They stripped who?
Shakur Stevenson, the 135 belt. That's bull. They might have did that too because remember how Terrence didn't want to pay him? He might have said, well, this fool ain't going to pay us either. Then Terrence will get in his ear.
Hey, Lord Freeze, OG, you say you have fighters at your state. If you have a gym, we're going to put out maybe next week if you want to come on. We'll make sure our interview thing works. You can come on and join us on the show. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
But, and thanks for tuning in.
Where are you from?
Shakur Stevenson being stripped by the WBC of his lightweight title, 135.
They should have stripped Canelo too.
They stripped him of it, which means, if he wants to move down, there are other opportunities. In fact, today, Raymond Murataya and Robert Garcia's people said that they would welcome a challenge from Shakur Stevenson. Now that Raymond Murataya won the other weekend, he beat Andy Cruz. That takes big balls to say, hey, Shakur, if you want to come down here. So even if Shakur, he's no longer the champion at 135, if he wants to come down and contend for a title again, he could.
Yeah.
But
the money's at 140.
The money is at 140.
So you got to chase the money.
Man, there's a lot of good fights. The champions.
Hopefully we get them.
I also read that Puello, Dominican fighter Puello, who was a champion, I think he had the WBA title at one point. He is now the mandatory for the WBC 140 title, which is Shakur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the lineal ring champion. Didn't he just win the?
No, he won the ringside and the
WBC. No,
he won the. What's the belt Pacquiao always got? The burgundy belt.
Which belt is that, guys? Anyhow, yeah, he got stripped of the title. Puello's a mandatory. Puello's a former champion. There's a lot of good fights at 140.
Lots.
And I also want to mention when we talk about 140 is that your nephew Emiliano Vargas is now a ranked fighter at the 140-pound division. So
That's awesome.
he was prospect of the year. He just got that prestigious award Friday night by the Ring magazine. The Ring was there. Every star-studded event. That means he's a real player. He's now no longer a prospect. He's a contender. He's
the real deal. He's the real deal.
Now he's a contender, which means any of these champions say, I'd like to defend my title against a voluntary defense. He's ranked. They could pick him if they want that smoke.
I remember when he called out Jojo Diaz.
Why? That's not a bad fight for him.
Jojo didn't want it because he don't want that smoke.
That's not that. At the time, even if it was last year, man, it'd be a great fight. Year. It was a good fight. I like that.
Nah, he didn't want it. Damn.
Yeah. That would be a good fight. So 140 pounds, Shakur. I put him on here on the thumbnail. The conversation is, Vince, do you think he beats everybody at 140 pounds? Like anybody they put in front of him, any champion?
Yes, I hate to say it. I'm like, when Floyd fought, I always go against Floyd. Then towards the end, ain't nobody gonna be Floyd. Well, he did lose, but they gave it to him. Shakur's gonna be the same way. You know we're gonna be Shakur. He's badass.
Russell is going to be
I like
fighting.
him.
You
Yeah,
like Russell?
Russell?
I like his fighting style too. Obviously,
I like both of them.
a lot of people I was talking to think that he's tailor made for Shakur. He is fighting next month in
Vegas, no?
Oh, he's fighting on February.
He's fighting in Arizona?
I believe he's fighting the Hiraoki, the Japanese.
In Vegas, right?
In Vegas,
Yeah.
yeah. He's on the undercard of the Mario Barrios. So we'll see that champion in just a couple of weeks.
Plus, I heard that Ryan fight, it got sold to Turkey.
So it's a Ring Magazine fight.
Yep. Like, damn.
Yeah, so we'll see Russell. We have that newly Dalton Smith of the UK. Apparently, he has a mandatory 2. And it could have been, maybe I confused it, but Dalton Smith, he might be that. Puello might be his mandatory. But Dalton Smith, that's who I think Shakur Stevenson, because of Matchroom Boxing, Ring Magazine connections, I think Shakur would do his career. It would do his career marvels if he went over to the UK and said, "I'm gonna give you guys a performance. I'm gonna go to his home. I'm gonna go to Dalton Smith's hometown. Dalton, if you want to unify titles, I'll go to your backyard, beat you in your backyard, and walk away with thousands of new UK fans." You think he'd get love over there?
Yeah, he will. Look at the bottom what it says, the last one.
Who, Paul? Shout out to Paul, man. Ain't seen you in a minute, Paul.
Look what
in
he
the
said.
Bay Area.
Oh.
Do I think Warriors are gonna get Giannis? What do you think?
I want to go to LA. Shit. They could take sorry ass LeBron and his son.
Man, forgive me, Paul. I haven't been following the Dub Nation in a while. I usually I love to rep them. You know, they had their dynasty, and before I moved here to Vegas, the last championship parade I went to was Dubs in San Francisco.
I know one thing you're not parading and go to out here is the Raiders. We'll go to the Knights. We'll go to the A's.
You know what? I regret not going to the Golden Knights one, man. I was a bit lazy that day.
Oh my God!
You went?
Yes, but I didn't go to the part where they're partying. I was on the street, and I was right where they started.
Yeah,
and those guys were lit.
I regret, man.
They
I regret
drunk.
it. You don't get a chance to go to a championship parade that often, and being the first one for the Aces.
I went to all 3 of them. This year was more packed than the other 2.
Yeah,
like wow.
Yeah, I mean, they're phenomenal. Shout out to women's NBA, people who watch that and go to those. They are incredible, man. It's like they're a dynasty of their own.
And Mark Davis likes them more than the Raiders.
But the Golden Knights, I regret not going to that. Like I said, Paul, the last championship parade I went to was the Dubs, and those things feel crazy when you're there, huh?
Oh my God!
It's like you're on a happy pill, like ecstasy or something.
But then I see like a lot of fake fans. That's where you see a lot of the fake fans. Like, oh my God! I just go just to go. I love sports, so anything has to do with sport, I'm there.
Well, I would have been a fake Golden Knights fan if I actually went to that parade,
I like
bro.
The Kings.
You know, I actually did used to root for the Sharks, so I would have been a fake fan just watching it, just being
crazy,
there. But it's a lot of fun.
They throw out all kinds of stuff, and they're drunk.
What do you think about flag?
The basketball player or flag football? Because there's a guy named Cooper for Dallas Mavericks.
Is that who you're talking about, Cobra?
Because he used to play for Duke. He's badass.
Yeah, man, it's time to March Madness in Las Vegas, guys, is bananas. It actually is a great time for Las Vegas hotels to get busy again and gambling, because a lot of guys come here to do the March Madness. South Point Casino by my house is incredible. They do all the and they just get a lot of people in Vegas for the sports book for it. So hopefully they'll have a good March Madness. It's going to be time to talk about basketball pretty soon.
This kid, he's talking about Cooper, badass. I see him be Rookie of the Year, and I see him taking over the Mavericks. He's badass.
Well, Shakur Stevenson put on a masterclass performance against T.O.
Great.
I got to give T.O. props because as a Las Vegas resident, he brought the Jabberwockies, man. I was fired up. I thought he was going to do some more breakdancing, but look, props to him for bringing out the Jabberwockies from Las Vegas, his connection to the city and whatnot.
Yes.
You have a connection to T.O. and his dad.
Yes.
But on the subject of Teofimo Lopez, boxing has always had great father-son
And they always break
teams.
up. They always break up.
Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia, the list goes on and on. A lot of people have when Teofimo has run into trouble, where he's had a bad night at the office, a bad performance, people say, man, it's time for him to leave his dad. I'm just going to ask you because your son was amateur boxer too.
But I wasn't in the corner. I let the coach do his thing, you know. That's his job, not mine, you know. And he was a good trainer because he ended up making Rollies become I think Rollies won a belt with the name Bullet. And
Coach Bullet, yeah. Shout out to Coach Bullet.
Great trainer.
I mean, he developed Raleigh.
Yeah, he's real good.
What is your opinion, man? Do you think when the going gets rough, you double down and say, no, I'm going to stick with my dad?
Well, his dad already made him a world champion.
Yes.
So, to me, I think, this is my opinion, I think he should go to Robert.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So there's nothing wrong with getting a second set of eyes, potentially maybe somebody that could.
His whole career.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where it's come to. Like, it doesn't mean that his dad can't be in the corner, but perhaps he's an assist, you know, but not necessarily the head trainer.
But I wonder if he'll do that.
And also, it could be time for him to get away from wherever he's training and get into an environment where there's just a lot of dudes giving you tough sparring.
Yeah. So he needs to come back to Vegas.
So Teofimo's I love the idea of him coming back here to Las Vegas. Teo's in a position now where he was the ring lineal champion at 140, but everybody at 140, I think all those champions give him a hard fight. Antoine Russell, I think that's a tough fight.
Russell badass, man.
I think he could beat Dalton Smith, though. I think he beats Dalton Smith if he can get a fight there. But he's talking about moving to welterweight, where all the money is at. You got Manny Pacquiao supposedly still wants to fight. You got Ryan Garcia there. You got Devin Haney, Mario Barrios. You got some big names and guys that were smaller too.
And what about that kid that one that he won on the card?
Keyshawn?
Yeah, Keyshawn. I like to see Keyshawn fight Devin Haney.
I would love to see that too. Yeah. I got a clip here. Let's play this clip of
Damn. He's full. Listen. Come on, Bill. He's full. Bill.
Sorry about that loud. I'm not sure if it's coming across, but let me play this clip of Devin Haney's dad. Everybody wants to smoke with Devin Haney. He is a world champion.
Matt Sanders is full. Listen, he's full. Damn. He's full. Listen. Come on, Bill. He's full. Bill, watch the first, man. Okay.
Let's get serious.
The reason why he's down on the list is because you guys didn't do a great job. You in the country and you and everybody putting it on the forefront that he's fighting. Do a little bit more because I'm helping out with pushing him to the list because he would make a 4-division champion. He's a lineal champion and he deserves that. But don't talk that bullshit about nothing. He's food to us. But
this is wild. I didn't anticipate it. You said Devin Haney. Obviously, Connor Ben wants Devin Haney. Everybody wants Devin Haney. Devin Haney is talking about at least his dad is, and he's very instrumental. That's another father-son team.
Yes.
They're talking about Xander Zayas at 154?
Devin wants to go there. He better be careful.
He's ready to move up to 154?
He better not. Because
but Devin is filled. Hands. Devin is filled out pretty
but
good.
He got no power. He'd be like a Paulie Maldonado. You're gonna get 12 rounds with this boy. But Paulie, I love you, Paulie. I love your style. You're badass.
Paulie made a career out of that Shakur Stevenson jab. 105 jabs landed by Shakur.
Crazy.
Paulie made a career out of the jab. So the question is, does Shakur need power at 140 to become undisputed at 140? But Devin, who started at 135,
got his first loss in Mexico.
He's already talking about, the dad's talking about moving up to 154.
That's crazy.
And that would rob us of so many great fights, man. That would rob us of, honestly, if I was even going to entertain that, being top-ranked people, Devin Haney would have to beat somebody. He'd have to, you got to beat somebody at 154. You can't just get an opportunity. Well, if the money's right, business talks. But
I want to see him fight Ryan again.
A lot of people want to see that.
If the winner
I want to see a rematch.
When Ryan wins, he should fight Devin Haney.
A lot of people want to see that rematch. A lot of people would like to see Devin Haney fight other champions at 147. Maybe people want to see Devin Haney and Connor Ben get it on at
I don't want to see Connor Ben.
No,
he can just
What's
stay
the deal
over
with
there.
Connor Ben, man?
He can just stay over there where he's from.
Listen, Connor and Raleigh, a lot of videos on social media of Connor and Raleigh. But Connor jumps into the ring immediately after the Shakur Stevenson.
He called him out.
He calls out Shakur. Shakur said he's down, but he says, hey, I'll fight you, but I want the way you treated
Hell
Eubanks.
yeah. Yes.
I'm the smaller guy. I came up from 135.
Yes.
Rehydration limit.
Beautiful.
I like it. I like
Hell
that he
yeah.
said that,
I
bro.
love
Hey, same thing you did to Eubanks. Let me do that to you because after all, I am the four-division champion. Four-division champion.
And if Rolly fights him, I hope Rolly says the same thing to him too.
But Conor also wants Rolly. He's been harassing Rolly to the maximum, trying to get a fight with him. He's harassed Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, to put things in perspective, Conor Ben was he went on a very good welterweight run. He was a scary welterweight. We have not seen him at welterweight in a really long time. He's never won a world title. So, being that he's never been a world champion, is he calling the shots or he's just got to take
He ain't calling nothing.
All right.
He needs to just stay over there where he's from, and him and Eddie Hearns can go play what is it called? That where you throw a little thing in a little wooden thing in a little hole?
Yeah.
Him and Eddie Hearns can go play that.
You know, Conor Ben fought in Las Vegas while he was suspended from the British Board of Control. That's like the boxing organization that controls cheating, PEDs. Because he was suspended in England for the PED thing. And, well, he said, the hell with that. Eddie Hearn said, we're going to come to the U.S. and fight in Vegas. I wanted to see that fight. I wanted to see how he did. It wasn't a very good opponent. Eddie Hearn, usually Matchroom Boxing has very good pricing on fights.
Yeah.
That fight at Cosmo was starting at $300 to see Conor Ben fight.
He ain't worth $50.
Dude, I think I paid $55 a seat to see Raymond Murataya beat Andy Cruz. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
And the Fontainebleau is beautiful.
Fontaine.
Yeah, he wanted $300 a seat to go watch Conor Ben. I'm like,
he ain't worth it. He ain't worth it.
For real?
Sorry.
So anyway, the one thing about Conor Ben, guys, if you're still listening, he does speak perfect Spanish.
A lot of those foreigners speak a lot of languages.
And I think if he does get a fight with Raleigh, which I think would be a very entertaining fight, very entertaining buildup, where he gets a fight with Ryan Garcia, you're going to see him use that Spanish. And it's going to be a wild press tour. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really entertaining because you can see the energy Conor Ben has to hop in the ring against Shakur. He's been harassing Raleigh for a fight. He's harassed Ryan Garcia in the past for a fight.
Anybody with the belt. That's why I like going to boxing weigh-ins. Because when they walk in, that's when they catch each other. And they start, hey, let's get this. That's why I love going to weigh-ins.
Yeah.
That's how they make their fights. Because sometimes the promoters just sit on their, you know what.
Yeah, and we got the big fight coming up, guys. Mario Barrios, versus
King
Ryan Garcia in just 2 weekends, man.
And my
coming up quick.
It's crazy because my birthday's the 25th. Emmy fights the 28th.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a busy weekend. So he fights the week after. Shout out to Top Rank Emiliano. They're gonna have that amazing fight card in Phoenix. You guys, Phoenix is turned into a great fight town.
Yes.
I gotta give a shout out. I just thought about this. It's Super Bowl weekend. I don't know if there's anybody here in the chat that is familiar with Finney the Legend. It was a year ago this week that we did
no, you guys are
that Finney. No, not that he passed away. That he was unalived, but it was a year ago this week that Finney and I did a football show. We collaborated, and he brought Zelly and Philly Irish Drew Evo. We did a football show, and I think it lasted 2 hours. It's on my channel, guys. If you guys want to see, we try to have a good time and invite everybody after 2 hours because Finney used to go live for like 5, 6, 7 hours. He goes, we did 2 hour show, and he's like, "That's it, Shushan. We done. We're done." Like, I'm like, "Well, if you see the end of it, I go, you look kind of bored, bro. You look like you want to leave." So
he's awesome, man. That's sad.
But rest in peace, Finney the Legend, and his lovely wife. Yes. You guys can go watch that if you guys are interested. It was a year ago. I wanted to do a football show like that. I wanted to do a panel.
That'd be awesome. I want to change the subject real fast about Finney. Do you think they're gonna make a series, like a Netflix series of what happened?
Man,
what do you think? And if he does, Finney's mom should get all the money, and the other guy shouldn't get nothing.
I appreciate you bringing that up because we're going to segue into this lawsuit conversation, a very serious, major lawsuit that was announced yesterday. I think, you guys see their channels on YouTube dedicated to the situation with Finney the Legend on YouTube. In fact, I think one of them is live right now. There's still hundreds of people deeply invested in the story.
And then the other guy.
Yeah, on both sides.
Yeah, but they're helping this other guy. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, there's people invested in both sides of the story. And sometimes I think maybe there's like 300 people that are deeply, deeply invested, and that's 300 people watching a live stream or talking about it, right? Is that enough to get a Netflix TV movie?
It's an interesting story because City of Sin.
It is
on the Strip.
Do they want to sell the story to anybody? And absolutely, I'm going to just say it right now: the people that perpetrated the unaliving don't deserve a single penny.
Nothing.
And the children of Finney and the grandkids and the mom, they deserve, if they were to sell the story, yes, I think it would make a very intriguing documentary.
Yes, it would.
Just like the sport, it would make a good documentary. But will they? I don't know.
It's because we got like prison stuff on Netflix.
Because I'll be honest with you, if you guys are following that situation, the judge and the district attorney that would be featured in this documentary, eventually this thing goes to trial, they just took care of a case that involved a pretty famous 90s, 2000s adult film actress in Las Vegas. The same judge, the same district attorney, and this female adult video actress that was famous, guys, she chopped off her husband's head.
That's nuts. Oh, I heard about. She was an adult film star.
Yeah.
What did she really go to trial and everything?
It's done. It just ended. The trial ended. Life? Oh God, man! I don't want to get it wrong, guys. Go out and look at.
That's crazy.
Devin Michaels. Devin Michaels was her name. Same judge that's going to listen to the trial of Finney the Legend and Sin City Manny. Same district attorney, and this woman chopped off her husband's head.
That's nuts. Who does that?
She did it.
That's crazy.
And it gets worse, Vince. She not only chopped off her husband's head, she was dating his son. She was in a relationship with her husband's 21-year-old son. And that relationship had lasted 2 or 3 years behind the husband's back. So there's so many things that happened in the city, not to laugh about this situation, but like Finney's story could make a fantastic documentary. But there's so much crazy stuff that happens in Las Vegas that even that could make a great documentary. So I don't know if they'll eventually, like, you can make a documentary about like every few months something crazy happens in Las Vegas.
You know, one time I was working at this hotel, I ain't gonna say the name, but I went outside the back by the pool and to chill, and there was a guy who was gonna jump off. I was like, what the hell? He's gonna jump off and kill himself. Because a lot of people kill themselves out here. That's why at the what's it called? What's the one with the boat?
The Venetian.
Their parking lot used to have just brick and nothing, like no fence. And they put a fence like that high, real high. And because one time a guy jumped and he landed.
And they didn't want the splatter.
And it did splat. But so after that they put the thing up so nobody could climb up there and jump now.
Well, you guys hear me? I just snorted. It's like the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, as beautiful as the Golden Gate Bridge is. Eventually, they had to put a net to prevent people from.
How many mafia people, like New Jack City?
To just pull over. So I don't know how we got into that darkness, but we talked about the law. You're talking about lawsuits, and obviously there would be a lawsuit if they wanted to produce a Finney the Legend, because you can't have other people making money off of the story.
I know.
And that brings me to this week. Floyd Mayweather, Las Vegas is one of Las Vegas's richest athletes, one of the most wealthiest athletes in the world. Floyd Mayweather has sued Showtime Sports, Al Heyman, and Espinoza, who was the CEO of Showtime Boxing. The lawsuit, according to TMZ, is for $340 million.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's what he says that they bamboozled him out of, that they would never show him the books. They would never show him the revenue that he generated from all the pay-per-views. And they think it's $340 million.
He's lying. You know the lawyers see everything. He ain't just going to sign and say, okay, I trust you guys.
You guys think Floyd Mayweather was robbed of $340 million, that he generated that much money for Showtime during the Showtime era? It was a good era of boxing.
It was great.
But that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And do they settle?
Probably them. They're probably going to settle.
So the thing is, Vince, a lot of people that work for Floyd, who either do work for him or like, I believe the airline, he owns a plane. I think he didn't play the mechanics. He hasn't paid for maintenance or anything.
His gym in LA.
I think they sued him for the plane. Like he has so many lawsuits against him for money that I think Floyd at some point was like, well, if everybody's suing me, I got to sue somebody because I need my money. Like, it's wild, man. It's wild how you can make so much money that you think you'll never run out of money, but at the same time,
he was careless. He bought dumb stuff.
At the same time, you can.
I would buy one Bugatti, but I ain't gonna buy like 5 or 6, and I ain't gonna buy all these damn watches. I only got 2 arms.
How much is a Bugatti?
At least $1 million, but his are a little higher than what he got on the Rolls Royces. He has like 20-something cars. He can't drive 20-something cars.
Shoot,
you know. But like I say, it is what it is. His money. He can do what he wants. He worked hard for it.
Yeah, let me go quickly through my Twitter timeline to see what else is popping. So we talked about Shakur. Yeah, apparently Ryan Garcia's in the conversation too.
He better wait for this fight to happen then. Because look what happened last time he counted his eggs. Rolly beat his ass. You know?
Robert Garcia announced that they welcome a fight. He was interviewed on which boxing channel is this? Shakur says that he beats Muay easy, and Robert Garcia says, let's make it happen. Why not?
Probably Ellie sat back. Reporting.
This is very interesting. On the subject of the 154-pound division, boxers who sell tickets, boxers who make a lot of money at the gate, which is what, apparently Boots' attendance of 14,119 at his last fight in Philadelphia, $1.18 million made. Virgil Ortiz, around 8,000 with an unknown gate. And Xander Zayas sold 12,521 tickets with a 1.1 million gate. That means Virgil is the lowest.
Yeah, he ain't the man like they say he is.
Which makes it very complicated when arranging a fight between any of these 3 fighters. Boots Ennis is going to tell the Puerto Rican kid, man, I sell tickets.
But he don't say we're going to fight over here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. It makes it very complicated.
And that's where all the money, because all the Puerto Ricans are going to support homeboy.
It seems like Virgil is the odd man out who has to pretty much agree to be the B side, which makes it very difficult.
Dang, I hate to say it, but Oscar looked like he was right.
This is good news. If you're a fan of Teofimo Lopez, guys, you can see him here. He's back already running. Is that East Coast, bro? Is that kind of looks like Vegas?
Oh.
But Teo posted a video today. Shout out to Fight Hub for that video. But Teo wanted to let all his supporters know that, hey, man, he's back in the gym already.
He reminds me of Emiliano.
Yeah, back to work.
Yeah, it's like,
no days off.
Take a break.
No days off.
None.
Some potential opponents for Teofimo at 147: Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr., Jack Catterall. Any of those sound good to you?
Nah.
We mentioned Shakur Stevenson loses his. He's stripped of the WBC title.
BS.
At 135 pounds.
BS.
So this is interesting. I mentioned Josh Kelly earlier today, guys. He is the newest champ at 154 pounds. He beat Josh Kelly beat Murtazaliev, the boogeyman of the division. And he says, I think Conor Benn in the stadium just makes sense for the British fans. So this guy, he's telling Conor Benn, don't move back to welterweight. Fight me at 154 in the UK.
Ooh, but he wants the money. Conor Benn, they're getting older. He said, let me get my meal ticket. And I understand that.
Football news. Bro, Roger Craig was a beast, man. Again, we started off the show with the rise of the 49ers. I thought Roger Craig was already in the Hall of Fame.
No.
He's not.
You guys had good running backs. Remember Ricky Running Waters?
Yeah.
He was a good-ass receiver from the back.
Frank Gore was really my era, but Roger Craig, man, of course I remember him.
That guy was awesome.
Apparently, it looks like this is finally going to be his year. And that's coming from Frank Gore. He's got insider information that it looks like he's going to be inducted this year.
But sometimes they let people in there that shouldn't be in there, and the ones that should be in there, they're not in there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I don't think, what's his name? Drew Pearson should be in there. my opinion. If that's the case, what's the name's going to be in there? What's his name? Des Bryant.
Hey, here's that clip again, guys. This was probably the most entertaining thing that happened in sports all weekend.
Hey, what would you do if you had a daughter and she brought a guy home like that to your house? You got a crown.
You mean what age? What age though?
Just like that. Just like that.
The video's not playing. Like, what if my daughter was 20 and
he was 20, but he came to your house just like that?
So it's so funny, right? I get to my mama's house and she had some shampoo bottles under her table, and I shampooed it. Yo, the shit was like ammonium bleach. I literally lost my hair like 2 days ago. So I called my man. I said, "Give me the man. Let me slap that shit on real quick." Abiza knocked that shit off.
Come on, man.
It had to be tickling his head.
I seen the same wig on Big Baby Miller at the Cosmopolitan like 4 or 5 years ago. You know, was there Francisco? I was interviewing in the beginning of our show. We have an intro, and you know Francisco.
Yes.
Shout out to Pancho. Francisco Esparza's in there. I was talking to Francisco, and Baby Miller walked right in front of us, and he had the exact same hair.
He should have used Gorilla Glue. Remember that lawsuit they had with that girl? Gorilla Glue.
Virtuoso, shout out to you. I appreciate you for being in here. I appreciate everybody that's been in here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up
and subscribe.
Subscribe. I think if we're only gonna get this amount of people at 1 o'clock, we're gonna go back to horizontal because I was hoping that we'd get. But
maybe
I hear a lot
all the
of
people are on live right now.
Yeah, a lot of people are watching.
I'm gonna see if I can get a special guest and put special guests on there.
Yeah. Oh, here. Speaking of that wig controversy,
it looks nice. Look at that.
Damn.
With the little crease in there, the little line, the Mike Tyson line.
Your son is one of Las Vegas's top barbers.
Yeah, he is.
They charged him $700
because he has that money.
Now, can you do me a favor next week for the show? Can you ask your son how much he would charge for something like that, and can he do that?
I don't know if he could do that, but I know he could cut you up good. Because he cuts up the ex-linebacker for the Chargers.
I had no idea that putting a hairpiece like that, fading it, and making it look like it's all one piece, that's worth $700 on the East Coast.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Because if he doesn't do that, it might be it sounds pretty lucrative. It sounds like something he should do to a lot of bald guys who are
for reals.
Yeah, one time somebody told me that that Sin City Manny was asking about one of the because he used to wear wigs.
Yes.
That he was asking about those really, really nice wigs. So there's people out there that want to have those really nice hair pieces put on.
But I've been trying to get my son to get all these boxers haircuts. I tell him, hey, if you need a haircut, come to Vegas Nasty and he'll hook you up.
Indeed, man. All right, guys. I actually got to run, Vince.
Yes, sir.
It's been great. I appreciate everybody on the Instagram. Next Wednesday, we're going to try it at 1 o'clock. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to the point where if you're free for 2 hours, maybe we do a 2-hour show from 12 to 2 every Wednesday.
I don't care.
And the reason we say that is because the longer you're on YouTube, the better the views are, the more people find out about you.
It's up to you. I'm down like 4 flat tires on a
2-hour show. And put it in the comments, guys. If you guys watch the show today, let us know who your Super Bowl pick is. Is it the Seahawks? Is it the Patriots? And why?
Or who gives a shit?
What do you think about Bad Bunny? You think Monday people are going to be complaining about it?
I hope he don't wear a dress. I hope he don't wear a dress.
Oh,
that's all I'm hoping for. Please don't wear a dress.
Because every Monday when I was in California and I had to go to work physically into an office, every Monday that's the first thing people are talking about.
Or Super Bowl commercials. I hope we have some good ones.
Yeah, it's either the commercials or it's on Monday. And speaking of commercials, bro, you know what chaps my hide, guys? When I was young, I was friends with a guy in San Francisco who is a commercial king. The guy became an actor in Hollywood.
Wow.
He was in a movie with Chris Rock. All right, shout out to Amir Talai. Not that he would ever. His name's Amir Talai. Wow. Every year I see him in a new Super Bowl commercial. He doesn't get a lot of movies, or he doesn't get many movies now. He was in a movie with Chris Rock, but. Yeah, every year I see him in a commercial. And every time I see him in a commercial, I go,
it's like that girl for Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
That made that new song for Dr. Pepper.
Well, I get so upset. Like, I just got to hate on the guy. Why do I hate on him?
That could have been me.
Oh, man. Well, obviously it wasn't me, but congrats to him. I'm sure I'm going to see him. I'll let you guys know next Wednesday if I see him in a commercial. I'm Dave in the 702. Vince at 702 Man Cave. We're going to post this show on Slugged Out Sports.
Yes.
Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Watch it for a minute. Help us out. Tell everybody to go over there and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
And
Please do.
yeah, we're going to be back next Wednesday at the same time. And until there, hey, big shout out to Redub. He says Lakers. Man, this is a Lakers.
Yeah.
You might have to come through. You might have to swing through the studio, Redub, because Vince is all Lakers, man. Lakers,
I love the Lakers.
LA.
I grew up with the Showtime and the greatest basketball announcer ever, Chick Hearns.
Yeah, and we might even have to do a Lakers segment because it's basketball.
But I hate LeBron. I hate when LeBron got to the.
You know what? Can you grab that Lakers jersey and show it to him?
Yeah.
Just for good measure. If you're still here, Redub. There you go.
The man.
There you go. Shout out to all the Lakers fans. It pains me to say it, but
I like when he talk crap about LeBron.
well, that's all we got for this week, guys. Like I said, we'll be back next week at 1 o'clock, and we'll try to see if we're going to start doing 2-hour shows here at the studio. Dave in the 702. Vince, anything else you want to say?
If you guys want me to put something up with your team, you're welcome to send it, and I'll put it. Even though if I hate the team, it's all good.
Shout out your Instagram, so if they want to get a hold of you.
It's I have one 702 Man Cave, and then the other one Slugged Out Sports.
Yeah, send them a DM if you want to see something you have featured or your team here. We'll put it up.
I'll put it on the table too, whatever. It don't matter. I don't hate.
Sounds
It's just
good.
I ain't gonna pay for it.
Right, indeed.
Yep.
We'll see you guys next week. Until then, peace out.
God bless.